That feels like a sexy tide just came in. You know what I mean?
A sexy tide?
Yeah, it feels like it's a sexy, sexy low tide.
Our intro has some real
good.
vibes.
I know, dude.
It's got some real vibes, dude.
Yeah. I
feel like we haven't all been together for a while.
Yeah, and we're back. Sorry, I had to do it because I haven't got to do it yet.
You did it on Big Man Problems the other day.
That's true. This is my first time on this one though.
Congrats.
How you guys feel? Be back in God's country.
You guys are both sick right now, huh?
Yeah.
Well, Jimmy's on the other end, I guess.
Yeah, I'm on the other end of it.
Yeah, Jimmy's mending, and I'm just started.
Yeah.
Catch that like mountaineer fever.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you guys were in
Mountain Mama fever.
Where was it? West Virginia?
Charleston, West Virginia.
For OSG.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Official Strongman Games 2023.
Wow.
Is that your second time? Third time?
Third time.
Wow.
Third time's a charm.
Wow.
3 years running we've been there, and
no podiums yet.
No podiums.
No podiums yet. Our boy Mason.
Mason competed.
Top 10. Landed
he did
the top
really well.
10. He was in the under.
Second time.
He got ninth.
Under 80 kilo.
That's awesome.
And then Anthony
Bourdain.
Valencia also competed, and he stayed with us. And he, I think, either got 20th or 23rd. One of those is
nice.
Sticking in my head.
How many people?
At least 40.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
I saw a picture of him doing the frame carry.
Yeah.
He looked so jacked. Like, he was doing a frame carry, and I was like, who is that? And then I was like, oh, it's Anthony. And then he looked jacked.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's
Mason looked like really like lean. Like he looked really like he'd lost a ton of weight.
I don't know how he's been prepping, but he seemed to be going into this seemed to be a better cut for him.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't like he seemed nervous about not making weight or anything like that. So.
Wow. What hit us with some highlights? What would you guys do? Airbnb?
Airbnb, yeah. We it's an interesting place there in Charleston. So fun fact about that is, most people there, there's more hot dogs eaten in West Virginia than any other state.
Really?
Uh-huh.
They have like hot dog community sales, and so there's actually multiple places like I don't want to call them hot dog stands, but there was multiple places that had like they were known for hot dogs, and so we were like, okay, well, we'll go try and get one. And it was like each place was only open from like either 11 to 3 each day, or they weren't open on the weekends, and that just didn't work with.
Could you get some real you could get some real country like white trash hot dog? Like, could you get like a
gourmet dogs?
Yeah. I think that the way that the people in West Virginia like put together their hot dog is a very specific way as well. Like
a lot of chili.
There's chili, onions, cheese.
Yeah.
Like it had a lot.
That's what I was imagining.
I actually looked into it. Like
that's what I was imagining.
And one of the places that we looked at, because we were talking about going there, it was like every single hot dog had chili on it, and I said to Jimmy, I was like, I don't really love chili, so like, is it like me going against the grain and being like, can you not put chili on there?
So are you like, if you went up there and you were like, hey, I want to get the dumpster, the number 3, they called it like the dumpster fire.
That was probably something on the menu.
Yeah, I guarantee you it was. And then you'd be like, but I don't want any chili. Would they be like, oh, we can't even do that?
Oh, well, then that's just a dumpster. There's no fire there.
They would just be like, nobody's ever asked us that in the history of our restaurant.
Or that's what they call a vegetarian dog.
yeah, there's something to it, the organic vegan dog.
No, and I think that would have been a really cool place to go, but it was like an hour away, so...
Yeah.
It's a long way to drive for a dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it's also not even like a real restaurant.
I usually cap it at about 4 hours for a good hot dog.
Yeah.
I'm not going to drive any farther than that.
Overall, like, the competition was really good. The event center they had it at, it was called the Coliseum. It almost was like out of place in that town.
Really?
It was really cool, really big. So I wouldn't be surprised if they would hold it there again. I'm hoping and praying they don't. But when you go from staying in Daytona the previous years to having lots of things to do to going to West Virginia, there just isn't, like, you're going back to your Airbnb or you're going back to your hotel.
I think also they moved it back a couple weeks in the year. So I looked last year, and I think we went earlier in November, and they had it here like end of November, early December.
It's also like your all's like little mini vacation too, though.
Yeah.
So that makes a lot of sense. Like, you're there for the strongman, but you also like to go out to eat and like go see the sights and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
And
You got sick in the middle of it.
no, I got sick on the way back.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So we were traveling, and that's when I
You were
felt
on the
ill.
airport.
Jimmy got on the
Spreading
plane and was
the
like, my
rhinovirus.
throat's sore.
Yeah.
That's cool.
You guys had a complaint
What?
like for OSG with the VIP seating.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Say something about that.
So it's VIP seats are cool because like you definitely get like good viewing of all of the events and stuff. But whenever we
It's
like,
a
buy
lot of
these-
money too.
Yeah,
Each year it's gone up. So was it 300 or 325?
I think it was 300 plus like whatever
Jeez.
taxes and fees. But usually, so this time you got a goodie bag, you got access to this VIP
goodie bag.
parlor, and then you also got a poster, which
Let's go over the goodie bag. So the goodie bag has a poster in it, which Christina Mackey has your poster.
Okay.
It has a goodie bag, it has a keychain, and then it has a sticker in it.
Ooh, goodies.
Oh, yeah. So then you can go into the Parlor Club. The Parlor Club had the Death
Death water?
Yeah,
Death water.
Liquid death.
Liquid death water
Sorry.
cans. It had a few sodas and different drinks, and then it had like some cookies. It had some
cookies
chips.
and chips and stuff.
It wasn't like you like it was cool. Like if you wanted to go sit in there, they had a huge screen where they were like screening like the entire competition, so you could literally go in there and sit on like comfy couches and watch in there if you
That's
wanted
cool.
to and see everything.
That's kinda
But
cool.
most of the people who actually were sitting in the VIP section didn't even know where it was, didn't even know about it. We just kept taking water. That was our
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do.
The water was
$300
nice.
worth of water.
But I think the other complaint there is like in our last year there in Daytona is like they were better about keeping people who didn't pay for those tickets out of that
The
section.
commoners.
Yeah. And this year it seemed like they were back to the whole like no one really knew what was going on. So there was a lot of people that like
well
were
also
just hanging out there.
I hate when they let the trash in.
I
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I wanna
There's a little
say-
boy with his dad, and he's like, "I've always wanted to go to OSG."
No,
and Jimmy's
no,
like,
you know
and
what?
Jimmy's like, "Hit the road, Buster."
Because that dad paid for VIP tickets. But you know the people behind him did not.
Yeah.
But I think when it comes down to it, I think it's when it's like they also did reserve seating this year, which was different. But like when we went down to our seats, there was like this kid that was saving seats, and we had to tell them to move already. So it's like then at that point it kind of gets awkward because then they just moved
No,
to the
that
next
sucks.
seats.
That sucks. Yeah.
But- and
but
it's more or
also go for it.
That it's like we could have paid less money and had the same seats kind of thing.
Yeah.
yeah.
The other
That sucks.
For not
the
following
other
the rules.
bad thing that OSG does, and they don't. It's like they just don't have the ability, or like they just can't think that far ahead. So they have this VIP, like you pay this extra money, and they even ask you when you're purchasing your ticket, is there an athlete that you're most interested in meeting or seeing, whatever. And the past 2 years, we've said Mason because we go with Mason, we know Mason, like that's what we're there for. Like this year, I think I might have said like Chloe Brennan or Mark Felix, whatever, they're both great. But there is no effort to like say to the athletes like, hey, you guys should come over to this section. These are the people who are really here to see you.
Right.
Like we're close enough. Like, I mean, I stood next to all of them in this room, but I would never like go up to them and be like, hey, can I get a selfie with you?
Right.
Because I feel like I'm interrupting them. But it's totally different if they come and sit in the stands.
Sure, yeah.
And maybe that's a like huge request on my part, but if you're having somebody pay $300 per person,
Yeah, I feel like they
that's-
usually
They
do.
gave you cookies, though. I mean,
Oh, well, you're right.
No, well, like for instance, at
There's
the
probably really
Shaw
good
Classic,
cookies.
they did that. At the Shaw Classic, if you paid for like VIP stuff, they had a specific time where all the athletes were out there at like a booth.
that's
Yeah.
And
sick.
you went through and talked to the guy you wanted to.
But
Yeah.
so they had like a VIP.
This is
meet
very
and
much
greet.
do it on your own.
Yeah.
And you
DIY.
could.
Well, they have a VIP meet and greet, but it's always like Sunday after like the 12-hour days of Strongman.
Yeah, everybody's flying back or
Yeah.
driving back or whatever. Yeah.
So I think the first year we went is we were on a plane before OSG was even over. We watched Mason compete and then dipped
Yeah.
almost immediately. So
Yeah.
that was like I feel like the mentality.
Yeah, because you
was-
could watch the rest of it from your Airbnb, like online.
Yeah, we
if
could
you
watch,
wanted to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we could watch from the
Yeah.
plane too on the way home.
Does it make you like being there? Is it like being there? Is it like encouraging or is it defeating? Does it make you guys be like, gosh, like
when
this would be
I'm-
cool to compete at, or does it make you be like, this is something I never want to do?
So when I'm there, I feel like, oh my God, I need to work harder. I don't have any desire to compete at that level because I'm very high anxiety. But I sit there and I'm like, oh man, I need to be like working that much harder. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Christina was sitting next to me for a lot of it, and she was like, "I'm going to do this. I'm going to be here in a couple of years." And I was like, "Have at it. We will
That's
come
dope.
watch you and cheer you
That's
on."
cool.
Like, I just see all these people. There are very few people who do this competition and don't look wrecked after each event. And like,
Oh, yeah.
like Rhiannon Lovelace, like is one of the few that like is just like manhandling everything. But like, that's not the average person. Like, I don't. That just for me, doing 3 days of like torturing your body is a lot.
Not
How
to
many
mention the
events
one
is it?
lady that did
6.
2 weight classes.
Yeah, there was a lady who did 2 weight classes. She did the Masters 40 and the Masters 50, and she podiumed on both.
Can you do that?
And so
they made her do both events
She
twice.
did both
Like,
events twice, all 6.
So she did 12 events.
And she was over
Did
50.
you say first and third?
Yeah.
I think it was first and third. But you could tell, like on one of them, she like
That's a
knew where
freak.
she knew where she needed to land,
Yeah.
and so she just stopped on the stones when she did
How
her
does
Masters
that?
50.
I'm so, but like, you
Because
get one weigh in.
Well, it's because it's Masters
It's
40
Masters,
and 50, so,
so
there's
she
no
had-
weight class. It's like an open, but it's just like an age thing.
Oh, gotcha.
So she's probably
Gotcha.
like 51 and then competing and or
40, like those events and those weights, and then also did the 50.
because 40
Gotcha.
plus is
So like
heavier
imagine
weights.
a
Gotcha.
deadlift
Makes sense.
ladder
Okay.
where you're hitting like for a female, it's into what do you say, the 4s or the 5s? It was-
5s.
yeah, and she's just boom, boom, boom,
What an animal.
and she's over 50.
I could do that. So
Dude, could you imagine doing 12 events in the week?
In 3
you gu-
days.
You guys would be like, they would be like, so do you have any like luggage that you want to store under the plane? And you're like, yeah, like, and I would just be in like a casket thing, like in a full body.
She was
Cast.
like on her very last event, she like walked off and like was in tears, like greeting her husband, boyfriend, whoever he was. Like
Yeah, and he's like,
she
"What's wrong?"
she
And
was
she's like,
you could
"It's my
tell she
spine."
was very stressed by the end of it.
yeah,
But she did great.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to send Zach back in a shipping container.
I would just live there.
He just moved there permanently.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Eat
I
hot
mean-
dogs.
Just be in a wheelchair from then on out.
How many grams of protein are in a regular hot dog? You think?
I don't think it's very many.
So you think
6.
No, it's terrible.
6
it's
grams?
probably-
I'm guessing.
I think it's 5 or less.
5?
Yeah, I think it's 5 or less.
I think it's 7.
So if I ate 100 hot dogs, I'd get 500 grams of protein.
Yeah, probably about 1,000 grams of fat.
So I'd probably have to eat about 75 to hit my daily number.
Yeah, but you're.
I could do that.
So the
75
average,
hot dogs in a day?
Yeah, you could probably do that, but the fat content is unbelievable. Like
Well,
your
Thir-
health would.
Ready?
Yeah.
Ready for the macros?
Yeah, I'm ready.
13 grams of fat,
Yeah.
2.2 carbs,
Okay.
5 grams of protein.
What I
man,
tell you?
What hot dog though?
What I tell you?
That is just a general USDA.
Dude, there's probably one with like lower fat content.
Yeah,
Gotta be.
maybe.
Do we have a taste test today? I'm getting.
We do.
2 different kinds of chocolate milk. One
Okay.
is the glass bottle chocolate
Well,
milk.
one you didn't.
One we
okay.
didn't what?
No, never mind. Keep going.
Okay, well, so the one is the Chateau chocolate milk with the fresh glass bottle.
Chateau.
That's what
Just
says
tell
Chateau.
them why we're doing this.
we're doing this because on a previous episode we talked about Jimmy's Boujee chocolate milk and how that's a problem. But
My
also,
bougie white trash taste.
yeah. So, anyways, we're trying to decipher if anyone can tell the difference between the 2 chocolate milks. The
Zach
other
is
brand,
both delighted and infuriated at the same time.
the other brand we bought was the Prairie Farms, just premium chocolate milk that you can buy at any local gas station. And I did all of this like. I
So
poured
Jimmy
it-
doesn't know.
Jimmy does not know which one is in
We
which
drinking
container.
the first one?
Yeah, drink the first one.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
It's pretty delicious.
It's amazing. I'll tell you what I did that was a mistake. I drank the whole thing, so now I can't like go back to it to test it.
I did the same thing.
Okay, so now, are you guys ready? You
Yeah,
wanna
I'm ready.
drink
Yeah,
the
I'm
second
like,
one?
I was really focusing.
Drink the second one.
Okay.
It's like everybody. I went out and bought these little itty bitty cups, so they have little itty bitty like cups that are like shot glasses, and it looks kind of cute the way that Nate and Zach are drinking their chocolate milk out of them.
Okay.
Here's what I think we should do.
Okay.
As to not influence anybody, I think the three of us should shut our eyes, and you say who thinks the first one, who thinks the second one. Because I don't want to give Jimmy my
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh man, this is heating up, dude. I'm starting to get nervous.
Okay, so if everybody closes their eyes,
Can I ask a question really quickly?
Uh-huh.
And maybe this is too much for you to answer. Were the macros similar between these two?
The glass bottle doesn't have macros.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
was going
milk.
to say. I only took a picture of the front of the bottles.
They're like, at the chateau, we don't do nutrition labels.
Comes right from the udder.
Yeah, they're like,
Is a chocolate cow.
yeah, a magical chocolate.
Okay, how about
unicorn
this?
cow.
What we'll do is I'm going to have you three close your eyes, and
Okay.
then I'm going to have you raise your hand when I say the first one versus the second one, whether you think
So you'll say like,
which I'm going to say.
who thinks Chateau was the first one? Okay.
So
Eyes are closed.
everybody's eyes are closed.
Okay.
Okay, so raise your hand if you think that the Chateau, the more expensive one, was the first one. Okay, now put your hands down. Now raise your hand if you think the second one was the Chateau. Okay, open your eyes. So, Jimmy and Nate both raised their hand for the first one. Zach raised his hand for the second one. Let me get to my answer because I have
boy.
Okay, so the first one you guys drank was the Prairie Farms.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh,
So you're saying I got it.
You got it.
Weird.
nice job.
Hey, Jim. Now, I want to take a second. Jimmy, hand
Now
her
this
that.
is
Hold on.
Okay,
No.
okay, go for it. Go
Jimmy.
This is a blind taste.
Jimmy, shut up. I want to take 5 seconds, and now that you know that, I'm not going to say you have to apologize, but I just want to see what comes out of your mouth next.
For it. No,
No. What do you have to say for yourself?
J-
Because we had a guarantee,
Can I,
sir.
But can I say something real quick, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Our opinion on this was almost irrelevant.
Mm-hmm.
Like you getting that wrong
Yeah.
is I mean, this is Amy can lay into you for how much money you've
Yeah.
spent.
Yeah.
On that, how do you feel? How do you feel right now? Are you blown away that you missed it?
How confident were you?
I wasn't very confident. It was pretty close. Like, it's...
So what you might say is chocolate milk is all delicious.
So
Chocolate milk is all delicious.
the second one was sweeter.
Yeah,
That's
It's-
why I went with that one as Prairie Farms because I thought like maybe they would make
But
it.
that's
See,
why-
that's why I did that too. 'Cause
yeah,
I'm
did
like,
you? Yeah.
But
yeah.
that's why I asked, because it tasted more rich, and I was going to ask maybe what is it, Chateau? Maybe it's whole milk, and that's what makes it more
Well, so
delicious.
I specifically grabbed, because I bought these, and I grabbed the Prairie Farms that was the whole milk for chocolate milk instead of
Nice.
like the 2%.
Nice.
What's the price difference on these?
It was, so I think the Prairie Farms was like $2 for the, I think it was like 16 ounces or something like that, and then it was $3 for the Chateau. So it was a little bit more, but more
For 16 ounces?
No, the Chateau's like it's a bottle. Like it's
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Okay.
not a bad
so
price.
maybe we're not actually getting hosed on this.
No, I don't think we are.
Well,
I mean,
you bought
it's-
from a gas station, though. Gas
No,
stations
I
have
bought that from Hy-Vee.
what?
Sorry, I said you can buy it at any like local
Oh.
gas station.
Yeah.
He bought
Well, Hy-Vee.
I bought both of them from Hy-Vee.
I feel like you can find a better price. That's all I'm saying. Prairie Farms, sponsor us. What's
I
up?
wonder, now that we did that and to see like what happened there, I wonder how many things we could do that with.
I don't know.
Because I guarantee you there's
All
something
the
that I
things.
thought was better. Or like was you know
I
what I'm
would have
saying?
sworn. But maybe it's just because I've just been drinking chocolate milk.
I couldn't
will
taste
say-
the
can I say
difference
something,
between
though?
the two at all.
All three of us combined still haven't drank the same amount of Prairie Farms that Zach has.
Not a
in
single
our
chance.
lifetimes.
Not a single chance.
Like he's drinking like quarts, like
I
4
remember
times
that.
a week.
He would come in and
I on several strongman outings on the way back when we hit the gas station, I'm pounding a quart of chocolate milk.
Yeah. Oh, I see you
With-
do it. I've seen
with
you do
a
it
snack.
over the years. I've seen you do it so many times.
I did it one time. Okay,
will
I'll
you
tell you the story.
will you grab some of that and
Why don't you?
start pouring some around?
The Prairie Farms
I'm
needs
good
to
on it,
sponsor
buddy.
you, by the way.
You can, yeah, I think so too. You can drink.
Your strongman career.
You can drink from that as long as Amy's cool with it.
I don't want any more. If you guys want to finish the chocolate milk, go for it.
I
Nate?
just
I'm good for now. I may have some in a little bit. I'll say this.
well, Oh, go ahead.
I'll say this, like for taste test review, the first one almost had like a more buttery flavor. I was getting like it wasn't as sweet, and it almost like had more fat in it. Like, were you guys getting that?
See, I thought the second one had more fat in it.
The second one was sweeter, but I felt like there was more like a fat, like there was like almost could taste like a more butter or
I
fat
will say
flavor in the
pouring
first
them,
one.
the first one was thinner, and the second one was thicker.
That's
so
what I was watching.
The
that.
more expensive one was thicker.
I wonder what the difference is there. Just milk? The kind of what they're doing with it?
Love, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think Prairie Farms is straight from the farm to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nice.
So this one time in college, Mondays was always like a day we'd come in, we'd watch film for like an hour and a half, and we'd go out and we would just do like a stretch your legs, get the blood flowing, kind of just run.
Yeah.
It'd be like 10 minutes of like jog every 45 seconds or something. It's super easy. Most of the people are just like hungover, like recovering from the game 2 days before and whatnot. So I come in one day, I polish off a quart of chocolate milk like as I'm walking into the locker room because I've got an hour and a half ahead of me. We watch 2 minutes of film, and then we go out to the field because like 3 of my teammates had been arrested at the bar that weekend.
Nice.
And for 45 minutes, I don't even know how long it was. We ran 70 to 100 yard sprints, and like you're getting screamed at if you don't run as hard as you can. I could not make myself puke. I tried I felt awful just running with a quart of chocolate milk in my belly. Good times, guys. Good times. Football's fun.
Oh my goodness, that sounds awful. It's a
Did
nightmare.
I stop? Did I stop drinking my chocolate milks on Mondays? No, I didn't. Because I'm no quitter.
Man, I feel like we need to do that. I feel like we should get like 2 different kinds of pizza and see if we can taste the difference or something.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I think
and
pizza's
see
a good
You know
one.
what I mean? Or like something, or donuts, something that where it'd be like somebody would say,
Yeah.
"Oh, crumble cookies
You know
is
what's a
better
good
than
one too? Root beer. Root beer is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
This is like bringing up another interesting thing that me and Jimmy were kind of talking about as we were watching OSG. One of the things that they had to do as an event this year was it was kind of like a CrossFit event. It was freaking horrible.
We just talked about this.
But like I was like, now I want to put on a rucksack and just see if I can pick up a sandbag that's like that weight and like walk with it, because like so many people were struggling just to even get the bag off the ground.
That was one of the things that made me feel like, oh, they're for sure like trying to like go for the money, because that they're like that they had this. The event was so CrossFit-y. I was like, okay, like this isn't CrossFit. Like,
well, now, so they even like they now are doing a leader shirt, which is kind of cool. It
was cool, but also not everybody even wore it.
Yeah, they said they took it from the Tour de France
and CrossFit. They did say CrossFit,
but it's like that's cool because then you can kind of see like who's going into that
who's the rabbit
event
who
leading. But
I feel like you'd see a lot of people in Strongman being like, I'm not wearing that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
most
there's a lot of people
did.
that would be like, I'm not going to wear that in front of my friends.
Yeah.
Like, get roasted for wearing a leader shirt, you know?
yeah,
I don't know. But it is what it is.
Well, if you guys ever want to buy a rucksack and challenge ourselves, we'll.
I do not to do any of that dumb crap, but no, I'm playing. But I want to do it just for cardio. Put it on and walk for like 30 minutes. See what it's like.
go do group walks together.
Jake does that. Jake has like a rucksack, and he bought from Midway.
Yeah, I want to buy that one. I was.
Did you
talking
see
about
it? Yeah,
was sick.
dude, it was sick. He's got this awesome like rucksack thing that like, and he goes and does like rucking and runs with it and stuff, and it looks brutal.
Yeah, I want to do that. I want that.
I had, by the way, on this chocolate milk thing, Alec texted me, and he was like, Nate, ... And I was like, what? And he was like, Jimmy must be stopped. He's like, I just listened to the podcast, and he's like, and this man has to be stopped because we were roasting you for the chocolate milk thing.
Yeah.
And he was like, I can't. He's like, Prairie Farms. He's like, is absolute gold. And he was like, so it was funny to get some feedback.
That is funny.
Yeah. I mean, now we know. Now it's I know.
No, sir. Now you know.
That's what I just said. I know.
We all knew.
I'm like kind of like wondering what I do this with too now. Like,
because I was about to die on a hill, and then I failed the taste test.
Because I would say, like, in my mind, I would say, like, maybe there's a donut out there that is slightly better, than like a Casey's donut.
It's like Coke Zero versus regular Coke.
Right.
Like,
yeah. So there's a bunch of different ways we could set up this experiment. One way we could have done it differently is like 4 different milks and just picked out which one you thought was better. If you're trying to pick out which one's the Casey's donut,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I don't know. Maybe that's not different at all, but I just think there's tons of foods out there that, like, the most average one, this is how I feel about pizza. I've said this 1,000 times. Most average pizza and the best pizza are not that different.
Yeah.
Unless you're like, Dave Portnoy and you like it a very specific way.
Yeah.
I'm talking like Papa John's to Shakespeare's Pizza to whatever.
I
I'm like
have-
enjoying them basically the same amount.
we could
Yeah.
even do like, this is what a $20 hamburger tastes like.
Yeah.
This is what a $10 hamburger.
We talked
what
about
kind
this.
of budget are we working
We
with
t-
here?
We talked about this, but I will go.
$20
I will.
hamburger?
I said this, and I stand by it. I have had like over like $150 steak, like aged, like Wagyu steak, and it's not that much better.
Yeah.
Like, and also you're kind of getting gypped because that grade A Wagyu, or however you say it,
Wagyu.
is like 90% fat.
Yeah.
There's not even as much meat on like a 20-ounce ribeye from Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah.
And so it's like, it depends on how it's cooked and the flavor. But if they're both cooked well, just get a $20 or $30 steak.
I read you can't even grill those Wagyu
Yeah.
steaks.
Yeah,
you
you
have
have
to
to, like-
cook them on a cast iron because they're so high in fat. To your
Yeah.
point, like
Yep.
they just burn right up.
Yeah.
I don't know what my thing is. What my thing where I'm like, this is better.
Do you have one, Amy? I feel like Amy does.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Is
Amy
there
might
anything
not.
that I
Amy.
buy?
Amy.
You're such a creature of habit.
I'm
Yeah,
also
Amy
very
doesn't try-
frugal. Like I'm pretty cheap.
The only thing that Amy has ever branched out on was like pirate booty.
Well, this is not a
And
food
I-
product, but like I'm very particular about like hair products. Like
Oh, sure.
I won't like buy the cheap of the cheap or like use crap shampoo and
Okay.
conditioner.
Yeah. I buy
Good.
whatever's around. I use whatever's around.
Mm-hmm.
I
Head and
couldn't
shoulders, baby.
I couldn't tell what I couldn't. Well, I have like picked every now and then, like when I'm the one buying it. But like for the most part, it's just like whatever. The stuff my wife always buys smells better.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because she doesn't always get. It's like she doesn't always get like
Am I weird?
lavender pomegranate,
Mm.
yabbity yabbity. It's like, more generalized stuff.
I really like using Jimmy's.
Yabbada.
Like this is gonna sound weird, but like his body wash, his deodorant.
Yeah,
like, I
Lacey-
like men's scents,
Dude,
more than women's.
Lacey's the exact same way. Lacey uses my. She's like, yours smells so much better than mine, and she uses my deodorant.
Yep.
I don't know what that is. Maybe it's just that you want to have his musk all like around you all day. She goes, I don't think so. Let me ask you this: do you care? Like, would you, for Jimmy and Zach here, would you care if you had to wear like a girl's deodorant or girl's body spray for the rest of your days?
No, I used
if
to.
that's all that was around.
I used to use women's deodorant.
Yeah, see, it doesn't bother me either. But
Like when you ran out of yours.
No, like I bought it.
Why?
Thought it smelled better.
yeah,
'Cause back in the day, it was before there was like 1,000 different scents of Old
Everything.
Spice or whatever
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
And it was just, I think what it was looking back on it was I just liked women. And I associated that smell with women. And I was like, this smells better.
Well, I think too that more now than ever, it's very. Is somebody singing out there?
I think this is the beginning of a horror movie.
Frankie's out there, just going crazy on the mic. I feel like more than ever they're closer. Like they're not that much different. Like if you're gonna get something from Dove or one of the other ones, it's
Yeah.
like orange, sandalwood, bark, birch, like whatever.
Bark Birch.
Bark, birch, and they're not. They're a little more like neutral. A lot of them than they used to be. Because before the guys, it was like,
I feel like men's scents aren't things.
yeah,
How about
it's
not
like,
men's?
It's like trucker. It's like pure sport.
yeah. Well, especially
It's not
Old
like-
Spice. Old
yeah.
Spice has leaned hard into that. Like
Yeah.
Well-
their deodorant I use by Old Spice is called like Bear Glove or something. Bear.
Oh yeah,
Bear
that
glove.
one's not bad.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Yeah.
I use
Mine's
men's
blue.
razors. Like I have since I was 16. I
Yeah.
don't like women's razors. They're
Yeah.
not as good. I use
Yeah.
a Mach 3.
Yeah, my wife uses mine too.
Yeah, because it works better.
Crazy.
I don't use razors anymore.
Yeah,
I
you-
use a beard trimmer.
Yeah,
Just take the guard off of it.
right.
What are we doing?
No, I shave for sure. I don't like feeling itchy.
I don't take very good care of myself. It's just like a personal.
Yeah, Jimmy doesn't. Well, Jimmy kind of has to worry about that now. You didn't start growing facial hair until you were 29.
Yeah.
That's 28.
Yeah.
He just turned 30.
Yeah.
Okay, for everybody listening, let's start a petition let's start a petition to convince Amy to allow Jimmy for him to do the Captain Morgan.
No.
Amy, what if we- how many- yeah, go
likes?
for it, Zach.
How many likes will it take on this post? We'll make an Instagram post. How many likes will it take to let him do it for a short time?
It's not forever.
We'll do it the month of February. It's a short
He
month.
gets to keep his. So like,
and
even
it'll
if-
take that long to get it in. So
the Captain Morgan is the little piece here.
I know what it is.
You don't think he would look good with that?
I mean, he would have to get 100.
100. Okay.
we could work with that. We'll see what we can do.
Gosh,
100
dang it! I want this to happen so
So-
bad. Jimmy, you agree to this if we get 100?
I mean,
No, come on. This is
Oh.
for the people. You have to give the people what they want.
Don't be so selfish, you idiot.
This isn't about you
I'll
anymore.
do whatever Amy wants.
Okay,
Oh,
so
wow. Did not care for that answer.
I wish I had like a soundboard because right there I would have put in like a whip sound.
Yeah.
Whoosh.
I mean, I don't really like. I like the mustache.
I do too. I like that you
It's-
have a mustache.
It's nice. It's easy to keep. That'd just be one other thing for me to keep up.
You think I like looking like this? This is for the people. This isn't for me.
Right.
Don't be so selfish.
right.
How many likes? How many likes to shave it?
Oh, to shave my beard?
Yeah.
Totally. Let's say you shave just down to a mustache.
Oh, wow.
How many likes?
10,000.
No, come on. How come for Jimmy it's 100?
I don't know. What's a fair number? I want to do more than 100 because I
How,
don't want to
well,
do
how
this.
how long have you been growing that?
Well,
Since
I
he
mean,
was 12.
I shave it down to keep it shorter, but I probably haven't been clean shaven
What about if you
at
got
all of my
1,000?
daughter's life.
If
So
you got
6
1,000,
years.
would you do it for 1,000?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll shave everything for 1,000,
1,000 likes.
except for my head.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I would
Well,
go
wait.
down.
What about you're not out of this?
I'm out of this. I'm not in it.
Yeah, I don't want him in this, and I'm going to tell you why.
Because he's pretty with his.
Yeah, because it'll look good. No, not that. I like that. But he'll shave some stupid thing into his face and look better somehow. And it really pisses me off. Nate's like, I'll grow out my hair. That'll be dumb. And next thing you know, he's freaking Troy Polamalu.
Who is that? Who is that?
Hey, this isn't good for our street cred that
Okay.
you don't know who a
No,
very
yeah, dude,
famous
I
football
know.
player is.
Okay, I know who you're talking about.
No,
now.
you don't.
Yes, I do.
Oh,
What
do
team
you?
does he play
Yeah,
for?
he's like a Samoan, and he's got the giant fluffy hair.
We're real racist right now.
Why? I can't say he's Samoan?
No.
That's just a fact.
Yeah, I think he might be. Or
See?
Hawaiian or
All
something.
right, I
He
know,
might be
yeah,
Samoan.
Hawaiian. Yeah.
He played for the Steelers.
Polynesian. Okay,
Pacific-
I'm pumped about
think it's
this.
Pacific
Okay.
So wait. There has to be a time frame though. It's not like we're not
Oh,
going to
yeah.
sit here for like months and then if it randomly
Let's-
pops up.
Let's say for my birthday. Tell my birthday, March 1st.
March 1st?
Yeah, till March 1st.
Good grief.
If
Wait.
we get 1,000
Well, wait a
likes on a
minute.
single post,
Can Jimmy's be shorter? Because like if we go to like if we do the
No.
barbell games, then he's going to be looking like that in photos.
yeah, and he's gonna look amazing.
You don't think for 1 second we're not taking some pictures of this? This is going to be immortalized.
kidding
These are
me?
pictures that are going to be in my house.
Only if you hang them up.
Yeah, you can keep him in just like
You're
don't
going to
have-
want a picture of this because you're going to see him.
and you're gonna be like, gosh dang it, break me off a
Okay,
piece of
fine.
that Kit
So
Kat
March
bar.
1st,
You're going to hear
if we get
in
1,000
your head-
likes.
In your head, you're going to hear that sound from Ferris Bueller.
Jimmy's 100.
That
Jimmy's 100, and we'll make it one post.
Wait,
so if we hit 100
on that
Jimmy's-
one post.
on
and
that
it's
one
going to be
post.
on the Iron Fortress Media post.
Yeah, it's gonna be one post.
So if you reshare it and somebody gives you like 50 likes, that doesn't count, right?
Well, if they go like the original
They
post,
gotta like the
yeah, they have to
original.
write the original post.
Okay.
Yeah. 100 for Jimmy, the Captain Morgan. 1,000 for Zach.
So hold on. His first 100 count to my 1,000?
No,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all the same post.
it's all the same. So if,
Good night.
yeah.
All right.
Dude, I'm pumped
You
about
still
this.
have-
How many you're not doing anything?
No, I'm busy. I got a lot going on, dude. You know.
All right. I'll be the cool one. I also think it's only fair if we get to 2,000 likes
Yeah.
that you started OnlyFans.
Okay, but what does the OnlyFans have to be?
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Because I'm not. You know me. I'm not going to do
We'll
anything.
cross that bridge when we get to it.
You
You will, or we could be liable legally.
In what? What do you mean?
I'm just saying, if we put out there that you're going to put some lewd content out there and people subscribe.
No, I'm saying I'm not going to do that. The most you're going to get out of me is like 2 buttons
Are we
undone.
recording?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The most you're going to get out of me is like flannel shirt, like 2 buttons undone,
With
and
your hair
and I'll
down?
chop wood or something.
with no pants on.
No.
From the
That's
side.
the most
From
you're
the
going to get out
side.
of me. I'm not going to do.
Let me just
No.
get a silhouette of that glorious heavenly body,
Okay.
just mostly naked. What's that
Okay.
going to take? 10,000 likes?
No, I'm not going to do it.
Well, how many likes is all I'm saying.
There's no likes.
Wait, I got a quick question.
What's up?
Back to is Zach shaving his entire face or just his beard?
Except for my mustache, apparently.
Yeah, he has to have a like Jimmy. He's going to be like Jimmy is right now.
Okay.
Does he have to do Captain Morgan too?
No, just the. Oh yeah, you both should. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. Zach, you both would look pretty good with that. I
Well,
think.
what we'll have to do is just record it for content. So I'll just let you do it.
Oh, like me shave it?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be great.
I'll just bring the clippers and
Yeah, I'll do that.
we'll bring a Mach 3. Or maybe by then we'll have a sponsor. I could use their product.
Dude, this is just a random side note, but I did shave trim my dad's beard for him. Mm-hmm. Like a couple weeks ago, and I am so like what is going on with that generation where they have the most glorious mustaches?
Yeah.
Like he has a full beard. He's always almost had a full beard my entire life, but his mustache, it's like even halfway up his nose. Like, you know what I mean? It's so thick this way. And I'm just like, this is like he could rock it if he
Yeah.
wanted to.
It's
If
'cause
I shaved it all down, he'd look like Tom Selleck.
It's 'cause
like
they've
gray,
seen-
like salt and pepper Tom
They've seen
Selleck.
war. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's definitely
We playing a game?
What do you got for us, Amy?
Amy's got game.
Game.
So it's not necessarily a game. I haven't been feeling well, so I was trying to think of something. So it's more of a discussion. I'm going to name 2 people. They're either close friends or they're in a relationship.
They're a pair.
They're a pair.
Okay.
And who makes the couple? Like, who is the
Okay.
person that like makes their status who they are?
Okay.
How do
Alright.
I win? What's the
You're
way
not
to
going to win. Nobody's going to win today. This is
Well,
Zach will still win in his mind and his heart.
okay. So first couple
In
is
reality.
Beyonce and Jay-Z.
we already did that one.
Well, we've talked about this
I don't think we were
before,
on the
so-
air though, were we?
It's Jay-Z.
It's Jay-Z. Gotta be right.
Jay-Z.
So why?
Reason being, I think Beyonce may have more fans, but Jay-Z's been doing it longer, and I think he's probably a little more relevant right now. He's been relevant in like 4 decades in rap, and that's like ultimately pretty much a young man's game. I think it's got to be Jay-Z. Also think he might be the breadwinner, which is wild.
I don't know.
Well, he's
it might
got-
be Beyonce, guys.
Well, he's got
As
other
the
things,
breadwinner,
right?
Yeah, he's got a lot of other. Like
He's
Beat-
no,
got
I just mean as like the
beats, right?
There's a lot of people that look
Does-
at
is he-
Beyonce
that's
and
Dr.
highly.
Well, it might
Well,
be
wasn't
him
he
too.
on it with Dre? Dr. Dre?
Yeah, he might be. You're saying it might be Beyonce being the most popular?
It could be, yeah. Like
She
there are
might
tons
be-
of people that are like women and
Yeah.
younger than us that.
Well, the reason it would be Beyonce if it is like other countries. I think she's probably bigger worldwide, is my guess.
Yeah.
Okay, and some of these are old ones, some of these are new ones. Ben Affleck and J Lo.
J-Lo.
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 Okay, obvious reasons.
She's just Jenny from the block.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just
Kim Kardashian and Reggie Bush.
Kardashian.
Kardashian
Yeah.
Kim.
Okay.
But that's under protest. I like Reggie Bush better.
Yeah, I mean, but
Reggie, what's good, baby?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wish I knew people.
Jennifer Aniston or Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt.
I think Jennifer Aniston.
Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt.
Jimmy, you can't
This isn't a
just
debate.
say that just because you think she's hot.
This isn't. Brad Pitt's way hotter than her,
I mean,
and
okay.
I'll fight you. Let's do it.
Okay.
No, don't
I'll
just
do that
give in
for-
like
I'll do that
Say
for-
what you got to say, Jimmy.
I'll do that
don't
for
just give in
one
like that.
like.
I mean, I can be persuaded. Could be.
I know. That's what I like about you.
Could be Brad Pitt.
It definitely is. Plus, I heard this. I watched this video one time. This trainer in Hollywood, they were like, somebody comes to me and they're like, you know what body I really want? And every time they go, Brad Pitt from Fight Club, because that's what everybody wanted.
Right.
Because Tyler Durden was yoked. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, he was probably like 175 pounds. But
Yeah.
he was
Yeah.
peeled.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's also Jennifer Aniston. It was Jennifer Aniston, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking of the wrong person this whole time. I was thinking
Angelina Jolie.
no, I was thinking of Jennifer Gardner.
Oh, they're not together.
No, I
They
know.
never
I don't know
were.
why that popped into my mind, but I don't know. Jennifer Aniston's freaking.
Yeah, she's
It's-
popular.
It's still Brad Pitt, right? Yeah.
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 Okay. David and Victoria Beckham.
David Beckham,
Yeah, David Beckham for sure.
because that's a international sport.
Yeah,
Yeah, she was a Spice Girl.
Yeah,
though.
yeah. But
She retired.
staying power. He's still relevant. I don't know if everybody even knows that she was Posh Spice. You know, wasn't
Yeah.
she Posh?
Yeah.
Can I say something?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't. Right
that-
now, until she said that.
that doesn't surprise me a bit.
You didn't know that? Jimmy didn't know that.
I didn't know she was in the Spice Girls. I
Wasn't
didn't
it
know.
you who didn't know that Marky Mark was Mark Wahlberg?
No, I knew that.
There's
No, you
somebody.
I literally thought that she was just famous because of David.
No.
Okay, wow. All right.
Okay. Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani.
Gwen Stefani.
Gwen Stefani.
Are you kidding me?
Well, you're yelling at me. I'm just
I'm
asking.
almost. I mean, I know you're just asking, but
You
that
know,
one made me mad.
What's interesting is,
But I-
if it's Blake. No, shut up, Jimmy. If it is Blake Shelton, it's because he's with Gwen Stefani now. I think that he might have gotten more popular.
I feel like Blake was already pretty popular, though.
Yeah, for
It's-
sure. All these people were. That's the trend of the game.
Yeah, but bananas.
BANANAS.
What else does he? What other songs does she have?
She has a lot of
She's a
songs.
ton, dude. She was in No
No
Doubt.
doubt. Yeah.
Yeah, she
Oh,
was the
before
lead
that?
singer, no doubt.
Jimmy's out of his element.
Okay,
there.
okay. Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade. There's no doubt, right? Dwayne Wade.
Because I don't know who Gabrielle Union is.
She
This
was
hurts
in
me.
Bad
She's,
Boys.
Listen. We have a history, her and I. And I didn't want to bring that up, but it is Dwayne Wade. But it hurts me. She's
No, look. I mean,
a angel.
sorry. Yeah. Dwayne Wade.
D Wade.
D Wade.
Who
Okay.
was she in Bad Boys?
She
She was
in
the
one
third
of.
bad boy.
She was the sister to
Martin Lawrence.
Oh,
and Will Smith's character.
They had the love interest.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
She wore a bikini on the beach.
Yep, I know. I remember.
Okay.
Amy's sitting right here, Jay.
It's okay. I like while we were at OSG, I was like talking about Mark Felix, and I was like, I hope his wife isn't here because. And Jimmy was like, "Excuse me," and I was like, "Yeah, well." Sarah Jessica Parker or Matthew Broderick?
Matthew Broderick.
Yeah.
Ferris Bueller, baby. He killed somebody.
I don't know.
He hasn't. Yes, he did kill somebody.
Maybe two people.
I think he only killed one.
Car accident.
Car
What was
accident
it?
a long time
Oh,
ago,
wow.
like in Ireland.
Yeah. I think he was on the wrong
but
side of the road.
They were drinking, I think. But he hasn't done a lot of work unless it's been like Broadway stuff in a while. She had the whole Sex in the City
That's a
run.
good point.
Yeah. See,
I-
I might go Parker on that one.
Not a chance.
Really?
Why?
Well,
I mean,
also
I don't.
because
I feel
he
like
is
their
Ferris
names
Bueller.
are known equally. Because he hasn't like that's all he's known for is that one thing, right?
Inspector
That's
Gadget.
all you need to be known for, though.
Right. I just but you know, on the flip side, she's only known for Sex in the City.
Yeah.
So
Okay, Demi Moore, Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis.
Demi
Okay.
Moore. Demi Moore. That's probably the closest one, though.
Okay.
Maybe not. Demi Moore's big. She was in Ghost.
Yeah, but
G.I. Jane.
G.I. Jane was a good flick.
Yeah. Selena Gomez and Taylor Swift.
Taylor
Swift.
Swift.
Taylor's T Swift.
She's huge.
T Swift. I mean,
The funny one online was when like husbands, you remember the like Roman Empire question that went around. It was a thing where dudes were like, it's wild, like it's good for her that she got with Travis Kelce because like all the eyes that brought to her. Like she's definitely gonna pop now. She's gonna be famous. Like just messing with their wives. And they're
Right.
like, what are you talking? Like they would just freak
Yeah,
out.
I saw that. Yeah,
they would
yeah.
go like 8th grade brain for a second.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean, you idiot?
Kate Upton and Justin Verlander.
Pass. I know neither of those people.
I'm gonna say Kate Upton
I've
because
heard
that's the
Kate
name
Upton.
that sticks
Kate
out to
Upton?
me.
Kate Upton is a voluptuous model. Jason Verlander is a baseball player.
Oh,
Kate Upton, then.
I know who Kate Upton is now.
I know. Who,
I know who Kate Upton is now. Yeah, now that you say that. Yep,
You still stand by Kate Upton.
for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt, George Clooney.
ooh,
Good night.
got to go Clooney there. I think so.
I think I'm gonna go Clooney.
Give it to the elder.
I don't know that he's that much older. Think he's a
I don't
lot
know.
older? I don't know.
Oh man, I don't know.
I might.
That's why it might be Brad Pitt because Silver Fox, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's yeah.
I might be pronouncing this one wrong, but Megan Rapinoe and Sue Bird.
I don't know either of those people.
So Megan Rapinoe or Rapinoe is the soccer player, like U.S. Women's National team, and Sue Bird is a professional WNBA player.
Rapinoe.
Yeah, it's probably Rapinoe.
Gotta go soccer.
Yeah, soccer's just more popular.
Tim McGraw and Faith Hill.
Tim McGraw.
Tim McGraw.
Tim McGraw has been 2 fathers of football movies. Going with him.
I like both of them, but yeah, Tim McGraw probably.
He's also in a movie I watched the other day, 4 Christmases. It's a Vince Vaughn flick. He's just like one of his brothers.
Yeah.
And he's like,
he is good in that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Good. So is Jon Favreau's in that.
Yeah.
Who's like one of my favorite actors, by the way, just because his little roles.
Did you guys watch 1889?
No.
Where Faith Hill and Tim McGraw are like the main characters.
No.
Really good.
What's it
really
on?
good. It's like the Yellowstone. It's like the Yellowstone TV show. This show's like showing how they got their ranch and like leading up to Yellowstone.
Huh.
So it's like their great grandparents, I think.
We haven't really watched Yellowstone, so
They're really good. They're really good.
Okay, I'm going to keep going. We got 2 more. You're going to have to kind of imagine being in a time that none of you were born. So, Joe DiMaggio and Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a really good one, though.
That is good.
Because I feel like Joe DiMaggio, both of those are like household names, I feel like most people would know at least that was a baseball player. But,
Yeah.
But it's Marilyn Monroe was like, she was in the White House, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Final one. Ben Affleck and Matt Damon.
Gonna go Affleck on that one. I don't know. Matt
I'm gonna
Damon.
go, Damon.
You guys think it's Matt Damon hands down?
No, not hands down.
Okay.
I'm just thinking he's done maybe more.
He has a better body of work, I feel like.
Yeah. Yeah, because, weirdly, to me, what kind of, I don't know, I didn't care for Ben Affleck and Batman. That's all I'm going off of here.
Gotcha.
I have no idea.
Just had
anything else.
one failed movie.
Well, I don't know if it was ultimately failed. It was probably like a good role for him. I just didn't care for it.
Yeah.
I think that's the general consensus.
Yeah, same
though.
here. Same here.
That's the end of
I've got one more.
What?
Amy and Jimmy.
I was gonna.
Do you know, I almost was going to do you two, and then I was like, I can't do that. That would be too much.
Oh, I don't.
I'll do it.
Yeah, no, let's do Amy and Jimmy.
Let's do Amy and Jimmy.
Amy.
Wow.
Why did you answer?
Yeah.
I thought I was supposed to.
Let's take a second to unpack this. Why is it Amy?
Brownie
Why is it
points.
Amy?
Brownie points.
You're not supposed to help him.
Okay, sorry.
I like when he squirms.
Okay, sorry.
Well,
Sorry.
because she's the best.
Okay, well.
Don't. Hey. Don't. Hey. I love that.
I'll go Amy. I feel like Amy knows more people. I'll go with that. More popular.
Yeah, go with the popular vote.
More established in life, I would say.
Yeah.
You're kind of, I mean, no offense by this. I mean, all due respect. You're kind of a pathetic loser. Like it.
I love how it says all due respect before Andy.
I think you misunderstood. I can tell by your. I don't mean it. The way you're taking it, I don't mean it like.
How
that.
is he supposed to take it, Zach?
Well, would you give me a second? We're all friends here. I just mean he doesn't have like anything going for him.
Yeah,
like,
he's got to keep doubling and tripling down, Jimmy. If you let him keep going, he's going to keep doubling. And
listen, it was a hard decision, but I'm gonna go Amy. If I were to go with Jimmy, it would be because he's just so doggone lovable, and he's just pocket sized.
yeah,
So I feel like he can fit in the middle seat wherever me and Nate go.
that's funny that both of you guys thought of that. Did you think of that?
No.
Oh, you weren't. Oh, you were going to put us. You said.
Yeah, I was going to put you both.
Yeah, I got you. I was like,
Let's hear it, Jim.
let's hear it. That they think they're
Why
good.
are you looking at me?
You go first. I spoke first last time.
Wait, but hold on though. This we're technically not a couple.
Well, let's not.
But
You're
your-
in
but your
business
friend-
Hold on,
together.
can I say something though, real quick? And this isn't
Wait,
like I'm not trying to hurt your feelings
So
here,
you
right?
also
Don't
didn't
take my
answer.
joke.
But like I'm seeing other people, like
Don't
you know
take
that,
my
right?
joke.
Like, I mean, you know that though. Like, I mean, we're not exclusive.
All I know is A lot of those have come and gone,
Hey,
and here I am. You may be seeing other people, but I'm the one you come home to.
that's a good point. That's a good point.
Look, I don't like the role I'm in, but I'll play it well.
You know what though? We are technically like legally bound by the law.
Yeah.
So
I've also filed
That
all the
counts.
paperwork. You don't know that, but we're like a
really?
union. Oh,
Really?
yeah.
Is there any tax breaks to that? Because I
For
would
me.
be using what?
I'm head of household, baby. You think I'm filing the paperwork and going to put you at the top?
I mean, that's how everything else is.
Because I let it be that way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Good one.
Sure.
Good comeback.
Sure.
It's clearly me.
I don't disagree.
All right, next segment. I have an idea.
Okay. What?
I have an idea.
Okay.
I'm ready.
What is it?
One thing that we
This
play-
scares me because you know how this,
ideas scare you because
well,
you're
your
so
ideas,
close-minded.
your ideas.
So one thing we always do, we play around when we're starting this podcast, is we do these fake voiceovers. I think we need to close this out. We need to think of a quick little 10-word script, and we all need to do our what our voiceover would be, like movie preview voice. You can choose any of them. Amy, you can go high pitched. You can do your little Gollum voice that you do sometimes. It kind of
Gollum voice. Wow, he calls it a Gollum voice.
I don't know. It's like a woodland creature.
I don't appreciate it when you say that.
That's awesome.
That's really good. Yeah.
I think Jimmy needs to start because Jimmy's the most uncomfortable with this.
But what are we saying? Like, what is the?
Let's say one man, one mission. No one thought he could complete it, or one man, one mission behind enemy lines. Let's do that.
One man, one mission behind enemy lines.
Yeah, let's do
Okay.
that. This is our fake movie.
Okay.
All right, Jimmy. So, do you want me to set the scene for you? Let's say it's black and it fades to light, and then you come in.
So, is there?
Let's say starring Channing Tatum. It's a serious role. He's not funny in this. Face is dirty. He's clearly been through it.
Oh wow! So this is like an action.
This
movie.
is an action flick. Well, let's say Jimmy's is. We can change him every time. I don't care.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right, and action.
Starring Channing Tatum. One man, one mission behind enemy lines.
It's not bad.
I'm not mad at that.
Wait,
That's the
so
mark
we
to
have
beat.
to
I'm not mad
say
at that.
starring Channing Tatum?
No, Jimmy added that.
I thought you said we had to say that.
Yeah, that's what I thought you meant too.
Okay.
I need to know what I have to say.
Say whatever you want.
Just say
There's no rules.
one man, one mission behind enemy lines. Just say that.
No.
Yeah, I think right. Well, no, not now. Action.
One man, one mission behind enemy lines.
Never watched that movie.
Yeah. That
Like
movie.
that, your voice is amazing. But if I was like, oh, here we go.
That movie's
I've been
anim-
waiting for this movie.
What
and-
movie is it?
That movie's animated.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's-
you're right. That's a totally different
That's
vibe.
Frieza from Dragon Ball Z.
You know what I get vibes of immediately is like a video game. It's like
Oh,
it would be
yeah.
a great
Yeah.
video game voice for somebody in the game.
I have another voice that I do, but I can't. I don't think that I can do it here, but I do it at home with Jimmy all the time. He's shaking his head. He's like, yes.
He's like, yeah.
Why
it's-
can't you do it here?
It's
It's
nonstop.
explicit.
I don't know. I just
you got
It
to
has
get
to be
in
right.
character.
It has to be right.
Get your mind right.
I don't really know what to do right now, and it's really hard for me to get into character
That's where you could be a
and into
Simpsons
the
actor.
voice.
Dude, that's like
specifically.
bunny.
South Park, like a South Park.
I said
voice.
Moaning Myrtle from Harry Potter.
I also
Yeah,
don't
that's
watch
a- Oh,
cartoons,
yeah.
so you guys are giving a lot of references, and
Moaning Myrtle is-
I don't know any of these.
That's even better because you just were like, I'm just doing this. This is my creativeness.
Nate, you're up.
Okay. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Tell me. Wait, what is it again? One man, one mission behind enemy lines.
Action.
One man, one mission behind enemy lines.
Yeah, yours is the best. I
That's
think.
stupid.
Yeah.
How good that is.
Yeah, it bums me out.
It's like you got sick or something.
No, it would be if I had gotten a cold afterward. It's even better.
Yeah.
It's like another octave lower.
I'm gonna have to spice mine up a little bit.
Do yours as
Can you do-
Christopher
yeah,
Walken.
Christopher Walken.
One man.
I don't know if I could do that. One man,
That was-
one mission. No, that one.
That
I
was
missed
that
pretty
was
good.
really good. Keep
Dude,
going.
that was-
Man, one mission behind enemy lines.
Dude, that's pretty good.
No,
Yeah.
I want to do a better one.
Okay.
Somebody
I
give
like
me
that
somebody
one.
give me an action.
Action.
One man, one mission behind enemy lines.
Oh, a southern twang.
I want to be a Southern gentleman.
I liked that, like a southern twang.
because I can't hit you on the Barry Manilow level like you can.
I
You know what
love
mean?
talking in a southern accent.
Cricket.
Cricket. I mean, you remember that one time we were talking
Guys,
about...
this has been fun. It's been so good. Thanks for stopping by once again. We love you. Be sure to like that post so I can look like an idiot. And Nate sucks for
And
bringing
get
that
your
up.
friends to like
I'm
it,
so
and your
pumped about
friends'
that.
friends
I'm gonna
like
put
it.
that on blast.
Oh,
Everyone
it's
like.
blast. And remember, you only have 48 hours to like it before this challenge is over. So
That's not what we said.
I thought we said 48 hours.
we
Did
said
we not?
March 1st.
I'm gonna try to rally. I'm gonna try to rally the entire community of Columbia.
Yeah, just really bring us together in our hatred for how my face looks.
Like, share, subscribe, ring the bell, follow. We love you guys. Say bye to them.
Later.
See you later.
I'll see you cowpokes later.